Year-end sales strategies. Here's one for you. Keep it simple. I'm Mark Hunter, the Sales Hunter. Another one of the 4 videos I'm sharing with you in terms of year-end strategies. And I can't stress this enough, keep it simple. This is not the time of year to boil the ocean. There's no time of the year to boil the ocean. But right now especially, keep it simple in the activities that you're doing, the processes that you're doing, and how you work with your customers. Let's go through this list of 8. 1, sell urgency. Urgency works. Hey, your customers have got situations, things that they need to accomplish before the end of the year. Make it easy for them to do business with you. They may have money that they need to spend. Guess what? Help them spend it. Urgency. They may need to get what you have to offer them in place so they can get on with something else, XXX. There's even urgency that you can create in terms of, hey, if we don't get this order in by this date, we're going to run out of inventory. We're not going to be able to wind up providing you with this until X date. Now, don't do any of your self-created urgencies unless they're real. Don't manufacture fakeness. Customers can smell that. 2, sell the high-value needs. See, we came out of the pandemic, and customers more than ever are focused on just those 1 or 2 key priorities. Well, let me tell you something. When you get to the end of the year, it's even more so, because otherwise what happens is they just go, well, you know what, we'll talk about it after the end. We'll talk about it at the beginning of the year. We'll set this up to handle next year. No. You've got to make sure that selling the high-value need is just that. You got to identify what is that most critical need that they have and focus in on that. When they say something to you, come back and ask them a question on it. Ask them another question. Flush that out as much as possible and leverage that. Number 3, routine orders. Yes, you've got routine orders that are coming in all the time. Make sure that they continue. Watch your customers to make sure that, oh, you know what, we forgot to place an order last week. Wow. Make sure that you monitor routine orders so they happen on schedule, on time, and they include all of the items that should be in there. Number 4, daily target. Set yourself a daily target. This is my objective. These are the number of calls I'm going to make. These are the number of things I'm going to have. But set yourself a daily target each morning, and that is your plan for the day. Again, it's keeping it simple. Today. Number 5, I'm going through this list pretty fast because I love this list. Referrals. You know what's interesting? Referrals are the easiest way to grow your business. It's so easy to grow your business with referrals. And yet so few salespeople ask for them. Because when you get referrals, these are many times people who are already motivated to buy. They're qualified. They're ready. So make it right now a focus of your time to be out there asking for referrals. And when you get them, follow. Here's a little trick. People who have given you referrals in the past, maybe they gave you a referral 3-6 months ago, and something came of it, it was great. Call them back up and say, hey, I was just thinking of that. Thank you again for that referral that you gave me 6 months ago. Wow, they've turned out to be a great customer. You know what's interesting? Many times they'll sit there and say, oh, you know what? Here's somebody else I should refer to you. Excellent. Number 6, make it easy. Don't overcomplicate it. One of the things I love doing in terms of making it easy, I have a new customer that's going to be coming on board. I'll say, hey, let's go ahead and get the credit app filled out right now. Let's get me set up as a vendor in your system right now. Make it easy, easy, easy. The reason being is because when the order comes, you want to be able to push it through quickly. Making it easy is also, don't sit there and throw in front of them 10,000 decisions to make. Make it easy. You know, how many times have you seen new smartphones come out? And there's so many new smartphones on the market, you don't know which one to get. So as a result, you don't buy anything. See, right now, more than easy, make it easy for your customer by just giving them one choice, or maybe 2 choices at the most. It's A or it's B. That's it. Number 7, paperwork. I talked a little bit about this in terms of making it easy. Get that credit app filled out, get all that stuff. But this also comes back to you in terms of your paperwork. Don't allow yourself to start getting behind. Many times what happens is when salespeople get behind, they start not putting stuff into their CRM system. And they start losing track of things. Don't. You gotta stay on track. And number 8, speed sells. Let me tell you something. If you got a customer who has an opportunity, you gotta help them with it right now. You don't, more than ever right now, you get an inbound lead, you have 1 minute to call them back. 1 minute. Speed sells because they have an itch. And if they don't get it taken care of, they're gonna go someplace else. Speed sells in terms of follow-up meetings. You don't sit there and say, hey, well, let's get a meeting on the calendar for next week. No, let's get a meeting on the calendar for tomorrow. Hey, what have I shared with you? 8 strategies of how you can keep it simple to make your year-end number. I'm Mark Hunter, the Sales Hunter, and I've been sharing this. I got the new podcast out, the Sales Hunter podcast. Check it out. It's crushing it. The guests I have, the advice we're sharing, people are loving it. And also, would you check out the Sales Hunter University? New courses out there, new programs, new ways for you to become enrolled in. I'm Mark Hunter, the Sales Hunter. Great selling.